In a world that often feels overwhelmingly governed by external forces, it's easy to adopt the mindset that we are mere passengers in our own lives. We find ourselves shackled by what we believe are our limitations, be it our upbringing, our financial situation, our health, or the circumstances we were born into. We think these external factors dictate the direction of our lives, and this belief becomes so deeply ingrained that it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. But what if these limitations were nothing more than illusions, tricks played on our minds? What if the key to unlocking your true potential lies in shifting your perception of what is possible? The first step toward manifesting the life you desire is breaking free from the illusion of limits. You are not defined by the external world around you. The real power lies within you, in your ability to change how you perceive yourself and the universe. This is where the journey begins. The truth is, you are not a passive observer of life. You are an active creator of your reality. In fact, you have the capacity to influence and shape your world in ways that defy the conventional logic of limitation. Imagine for a moment that the boundaries you perceive are only products of your thinking, not actual constraints. When you change your thoughts and beliefs, you step outside of these artificial borders. You don't have to remain stuck in the same patterns of thought and action that have defined you until now. Every moment presents an opportunity to choose a different path. What would happen if you began to believe that anything you desire is possible? What would happen if you let go of old, limiting beliefs about your worth and your capabilities? You see, the first shift in manifestation begins not in the material world, but in your mind. It's about realizing that your perception of yourself and your circumstances is what shapes your experience. Once you acknowledge that you are the creator of your reality, the possibilities open up before you. It's time to break free from the mental chains that hold you back, and to begin seeing the world not as something that happens to you, but as something you have the power to influence. This shift in consciousness is crucial. It's about more than just wishful thinking. It's about awakening to the truth that you are the source of the life you experience. The life you want to manifest begins in the space between your thoughts. When you let go of the illusion of limitation, you open the door to infinite possibilities. And once you've crossed this threshold, you'll see that the universe is far more abundant and supportive than you ever imagined. Now that we've begun to peel away the layers of perceived limitations, it's time to explore a deeper, more profound understanding of manifestation. At the core of this journey is the quantum field, a realm where all possibilities exist simultaneously, waiting for the observer, you, to bring them into reality. This is where science and spirituality begin to merge, creating a bridge to understanding the true nature of manifestation. In quantum physics, we encounter concepts that seem impossible by everyday standards. For instance, the famous wave-particle duality reveals that light can behave both as a wave and as a particle, depending on how it's observed. In essence, the state of light is not determined until it is observed. This suggests that reality is not as fixed and predetermined as we once believed. Instead, the very act of observation, or intention, influences the outcome. This is the essence of quantum manifestation. The idea that our thoughts and focused attention shape the world we experience. If quantum physics shows us anything, it's that our reality is not set in stone. It is fluid, dynamic, and constantly in flux. The potential for everything we desire already exists in the quantum field. It is up to us to align with these possibilities and bring them into our lives. To make this concept more relatable, think of the quantum field like a vast ocean of energy, full of infinite potential. Just as a surfer catches a wave that already exists in the ocean, you too can catch the waves of possibility that exist in the quantum field. But this requires focus, intention, and a belief that you are worthy of catching those waves. The quantum field doesn't discriminate. It holds everything. What you bring into focus and consciously choose to align with is what becomes part of your reality. Now, this doesn't mean that simply wishing for something will automatically bring it into being. What's crucial is your belief that it is possible. The quantum field responds to the frequency of your thoughts, emotions, and energy. If you send out a vibration of doubt, fear, or unworthiness, that is what you'll attract. But when you align with the frequency of your desires, truly believe that they are possible, and take the necessary actions to bring them into your life, the quantum field has no choice but to reflect those intentions back to you in the form of reality. This understanding of the quantum field opens the door to powerful manifestations. But it also asks you to step into a new mindset, a mindset that recognizes that you are not separate from the universe, but an integral part of it. When you realize that your thoughts and intentions directly impact the energy around you, you begin to operate as an active participant in the creation of your reality. This, in essence, is what quantum manifestation is all about. Harnessing the power of your mind and your intention to bring about the changes you desire. The beauty of quantum manifestation is that it is not dependent on external factors. Your power is internal, accessible at any moment, regardless of your circumstances. The universe, through the quantum field, is always ready to mirror your thoughts and intentions. The question is, are you ready to claim your power and consciously shape the life you desire? As we move deeper into the realm of manifestation, it's essential to turn our attention inward. The external world may seem like the primary space where manifestations occur, but the truth is, it's our inner world. The thoughts, beliefs, emotions, and energy within us that holds the real power. This is where the most profound shifts take place, when we align our inner landscape with the desires we seek to manifest. When we think about the law of attraction or quantum manifestation, many people mistakenly believe that the universe is merely a passive mirror that reflects back our desires. While this is part of the equation, the true power of manifestation lies in the state of being. It's not just about thinking or wishing for something to come into your life. It's about becoming the version of yourself that embodies the vibration of that desire. Your thoughts, feelings, and actions must be aligned with the reality you wish to create. To make this clearer, think about how you feel when you are focused on a particular goal or desire. Are you filled with a sense of excitement, belief, and confidence? Or do you often find yourself thinking, "I don't deserve this," or "it's too far out of reach"? This inner dialogue and emotional state are incredibly important because they determine the frequency you are sending out to the universe. Remember, the quantum field responds to frequency. If your inner world is full of doubts, fears, and limiting beliefs, that is what you will attract. But when you align your thoughts and emotions with the belief that you are worthy of your desires and that you can achieve them, your frequency shifts and the quantum field responds accordingly. Take a moment to reflect on your own life. Are there areas where you are still chasing something you don't believe you deserve? Perhaps you desire financial abundance, but deep down you feel that money is only for other people, or that you're not capable of achieving wealth. Maybe you want a loving, supportive relationship, but you don't fully believe you are worthy of such love. These inner conflicts are what block the flow of manifestation. The first step toward manifesting what you truly desire is to examine your beliefs about your worthiness and your ability to achieve those desires. This is where real transformation begins, when you make the conscious choice to release old, limiting beliefs and replace them with ones that support your growth and success. When you begin to align your inner world with the reality you wish to create, you raise your vibration, and in turn, you begin to manifest from a place of power rather than a place of lack or fear. An example of this can be seen in the story of someone who shifted their inner beliefs and manifested significant change. Let's take the story of a woman named Sarah. For years, Sarah struggled with her career. She felt unfulfilled and stuck in a job she didn't enjoy, but she didn't believe she was capable of finding a career that aligned with her true passion. Sarah's inner world was filled with limiting beliefs about her skills, her worth, and what was possible for her. She believed that good jobs were reserved for people with more experience or better connections. But one day, Sarah decided to change her mindset. She began by acknowledging the beliefs that were holding her back and replaced them with new thoughts. She told herself, "I am worthy of success, and I am capable of creating a career that fulfills me." She also took action to align her energy with her new belief by networking, updating her skills, and searching for opportunities. Over time, Sarah's inner shift manifested in a new, fulfilling career that she had once thought was impossible. What Sarah did was simple, yet profound. She rewired her beliefs to reflect the reality she wanted to create. She no longer believed that she was stuck or unworthy. Instead, she believed that she could have the career she desired, and most importantly, she believed that she deserved it. This shift allowed her to take empowered action, which ultimately led to the manifestation of her dream job. Your journey may look different, but the principle remains the same. In order to manifest what you want, you must first change the way you see yourself and what you believe is possible for you. It's about aligning your inner world with your desires and raising your vibration to match the frequency of your dreams. The power to manifest is always within you. The universe responds to the energy you put out. So ask yourself, where in your life are you still holding on to beliefs that are blocking your desires? What old stories do you need to let go of in order to step into the fullness of your potential? It's time to take back your power and align your inner world with the life you've always dreamed of. With a deeper understanding of how our inner world shapes our external reality, we now move toward the practical side of quantum manifestation. How to actively apply these principles to create the life we desire. It's one thing to understand the theory behind manifestation, but it's another to put it into practice. The truth is, manifestation is not just about wishing for something and waiting for it to materialize. It's about taking conscious, empowered action that aligns with your desires. The quantum field doesn't just respond to your thoughts, it responds to your energy and the actions that accompany those thoughts. To truly create your desired reality, you need to develop a relationship with the quantum field that goes beyond mere thinking. Start by setting clear intentions. What is it that you want to manifest? Be specific. The universe can't work with vague or unclear desires. For instance, rather than saying, "I want to be successful," specify what success looks like to you. Is it a new job, a fulfilling relationship, financial freedom? The more specific you are, the clearer the signal you send to the quantum field. Once your intention is set, the next step is to embody the feeling of already having what you desire. This is a crucial step in quantum manifestation. The quantum field doesn't understand time the way we do. It doesn't know the difference between something that's happening right now and something that's happening in the future. When you align your emotions with your intention, you begin to vibrate at the frequency of your desires. This doesn't mean you fake excitement or happiness. It means that you genuinely start to feel as though your desire has already been fulfilled. This is the essence of living as if. For example, imagine you are manifesting a new home. Instead of focusing on the lack of a home or worrying about how you'll afford it, begin to envision yourself living in that home right now. Feel the emotions associated with it: joy, contentment, security. The more vividly you can imagine this, the more you raise your vibration to match the frequency of that desire. It's important to not just think about the home, but to immerse yourself in the feelings that owning that home will bring. The quantum field responds to the frequency of your emotions, and when you match your feelings with your desires, you create a powerful magnet for manifestation. At the same time, take action. Manifestation is not a passive process. It requires that you take steps toward your goal, even if those steps are small at first. You can't sit on your couch and expect the universe to bring you everything you've ever wanted. The key is to act in alignment with your desire. If you're manifesting a new job, start by updating your resume, networking, and applying for positions. If you're manifesting better health, start by making healthier food choices or incorporating exercise into your routine. The actions you take don't need to be grand, but they must be consistent and aligned with your intention. Another important aspect of applying quantum manifestation is overcoming resistance. It's natural to feel fear, doubt, or uncertainty when you set big goals. The fear of failure or not being good enough can sometimes create internal resistance that blocks the flow of manifestation. This resistance often arises from past experiences or limiting beliefs that we haven't fully let go of. But here's the truth. Resistance is a sign that you are on the right path. It's the part of you that is still holding on to old beliefs and patterns that no longer serve you. The key is to acknowledge this resistance and gently move through it, rather than allowing it to stop you. Think of resistance as an opportunity for growth. Every time you encounter fear or doubt, use it as a signal to examine the beliefs that are holding you back. Is it a belief in your worthiness? A fear of success? Once you identify the root cause of the resistance, you can take steps to release it. One powerful tool for overcoming resistance is mindfulness. By becoming aware of your thoughts and emotions in the moment, you can choose to shift your focus from fear to belief. You can choose to trust that the universe is supporting you and that every step you take is bringing you closer to your desires. Finally, it's important to practice gratitude throughout the manifestation process. Gratitude is one of the highest vibrations you can emit. When you focus on what you're grateful for, you shift your energy from scarcity to abundance. This opens the door for even more blessings to flow into your life. Start by being grateful for the small things, like a kind gesture from a friend or a moment of peace in your day. As you raise your vibration with gratitude, you create more space for your desires to manifest. Quantum manifestation is a process that requires consistency, patience, and faith. It's not a magic trick. It's a way of aligning your energy with the possibilities that already exist in the quantum field. When you set your intentions, embody the emotions of already having what you desire, take inspired action, and release resistance, you begin to consciously create your reality. Remember, the quantum field is always ready to support you. Your job is to be clear, focused, and aligned with your highest potential. As we arrive at the final stage of our journey into quantum manifestation, it's time to reflect on the profound power you hold within yourself. This is not merely an intellectual exercise or a series of steps to follow. It is a deeply personal, transformative process that requires you to step into your full potential. To manifest the life you desire, you must first reclaim your power and take full responsibility for the life you are creating. This is the final, most essential part of the process, embracing your role as the creator of your reality. The universe, through the quantum field, responds to your energy, thoughts, and beliefs. But the most crucial element in this dance of creation is your willingness to step into the fullness of who you are. You are not a passive recipient of life's circumstances. You are the force that shapes and molds your reality. It's time to stop waiting for permission or for the perfect conditions. The perfect moment is always now. One of the most powerful shifts you can make is in the way you view challenges and setbacks. Often when things don't go according to plan, we see it as a sign that our desires won't come true or that we're not on the right path. But in the quantum world, challenges are not obstacles. They are opportunities for growth. Every setback is a lesson in resilience. Every failure is a stepping stone toward success. When you embrace this mindset, you begin to see life not as a series of random events, but as a sequence of interconnected experiences that are helping you grow and evolve. This is why personal empowerment is so closely tied to quantum manifestation. When you take full responsibility for the outcomes of your life, you stop seeing yourself as a victim of circumstance. You stop blaming the outside world for your lack of success, and instead, you acknowledge that your inner world is the foundation of everything you experience. By accepting this responsibility, you gain the power to transform your life in profound ways. It's also important to remember that manifestation is not a one-time event, but an ongoing process. Just as the quantum field is always in motion, so too is your journey of creation. You will encounter new desires, new challenges, and new opportunities for growth. The key is to stay aligned with your highest vision, to continually elevate your thoughts, beliefs, and actions to match the frequency of your desires. This is not about perfection. It's about progression. Every small step you take in the direction of your dreams brings you closer to the reality you are creating. The process of manifestation is deeply personal. There is no universal blueprint, no one-size-fits-all formula for success. Your path is unique to you, and only you can determine what your dreams truly look like. However, the one universal truth that applies to everyone is this: when you align your inner world with your desires, and when you take inspired, empowered action, the quantum field has no choice but to reflect that alignment back to you. You are the creator of your own reality. As you move forward, ask yourself this: where in your life have you been holding back? Where have you been waiting for external circumstances to change before you take action? The truth is, the universe is waiting for you to claim your power, to step into the role of creator, and to begin manifesting the life you've always dreamed of. The only thing standing in your way is the belief that you are not enough, or that it's too late. But the quantum field doesn't operate on time. It operates on energy, intention, and belief. You can manifest at any moment, starting now. Take a moment to reflect on what you truly want from life. What do you desire? And why do you want it? How will it feel to have it? Allow yourself to experience the emotions of having already achieved it. Feel the gratitude, the joy, the sense of fulfillment. Let that feeling guide you as you move forward with faith and confidence, knowing that the universe is conspiring to bring your desires to fruition. In the end, quantum manifestation is not about manipulating the universe or forcing things to happen. It's about aligning yourself with the natural flow of creation, tapping into the infinite potential that exists within you, and allowing that energy to flow through you and into your life. When you step into your power, you become a magnetic force for all that you desire. So I ask you once again, what are you ready to create? What are you willing to manifest in your life? The answers lie within you. All that is required is your belief, your intention, and your action. It's time to step into the fullness of who you are and claim the life you deserve. As we reach the end of this journey into quantum manifestation, I encourage you to take a moment and reflect on the power you hold within you. The universe is always ready to mirror your thoughts and energy, but it's up to you to step into your true potential. What desires have you been holding back? Where have you been waiting for permission to create? Now is the time to take action and manifest the life you truly deserve. I invite you to comment below and share your thoughts on this process. What is one step you will take today to align with your desires and begin manifesting your reality? Don't forget to subscribe for more empowering content like this.